What is going on, guys? We are back with another replay analysis. Let me crank up this audio for you just a bit more. Bam. That should be better. This is Tachy. He got his replay analyzed by going to patreon.com/Gibbs00. He's actually in the coaching tier. There's a coaching tier, there's a free play tier, there's a replay analysis tier, and there's tournaments every single month. So there's a tournament entry tier as well to win some cold hard cash and maybe soon some other things. We'll see about that though. But let's get this replay going from Tachy. He is a Platinum 3, Diamond 3. He came over from PS4. He's from PS4. He's now on PC. And he's trying to get back to Diamond 3 is where he was at there. He's playing with a teammate that he played with at a local LAN recently. So that's pretty cool. So let's see how this replay goes. And let's go over what happened. Alright, off the get-go. This is a little weird. Like, right on this kickoff right here, if you front flip too early, you actually lose a lot of momentum. You don't gain a lot of speed from it. So if you are trying to cheat, maybe, like, you're not trying to cheat super closely anyway, so you probably don't need the speed as much. But just something to keep in mind. Like, if you accelerate for an extra half second or so and then front flip, your front flip will be a lot more powerful and you'll get a lot more speed from it. And you don't necessarily have to boost, and then you'll still be in that spot where you kind of want to be. I understand you want to do the front flip early because you want your wheels on the ground as soon as possible for the kickoff, but I think even if you went another half second of acceleration or a full second, then the flip, you'll still be down in time for the kickoff. But that's just a note. Like, he's still basically at the top of the circle, which is basically where you want to be anyway. Like, if you're trying to cheat that closely, you don't want to be that much closer. So, at the end of the day, it probably doesn't matter too much. Good kickoff here by Anthem. Now, this right here is a very, very, very bad play. Very bad play. All right, so you're the back man in twos. You have to be passive. You don't know exactly what's going to happen. Anthem has just gone and collected that boost. This is Anthem's ball. Like, this is Anthem's challenge. You want to see what Anthem does here versus Neptune. Like, Neptune's close to the ball, so he can obviously get the hit unless Anthem beats him out. But for Tachy, he's sitting back. He doesn't really have a play here. There's two cars that are closer to the ball than him that will definitely hit it before he does, so he should not be going for this ball. This is one that's all about you either wait to see what Neptune does on the clean rebound and then just keep it in to help out Anthem, or Anthem beats Neptune, probably doesn't score, and probably can't follow up on his own, and that's when you go in and finish the goal for a wide open net. So this is a very bad play. Like, Anthem even jumped and probably didn't even need to. Neptune clears us out to the side, and look how easy this would have been. Right there, say Tachy's back, he could easily recenter this ball for Anthem. Now Anthem has to come around and make the play, and basically has to throw it back to the orange team for possession because of that. Now they have to retreat because he went for that attack, and Anthem is still pressuring, which is very good. It worked out. They still have the ball here. Nice little tap here, but once again, this is a very scary challenge. Now, this ball is pretty high up on the wall, and no one has jumped from the goalies. The only thing is, the only time that this is necessarily good to go for is if you're already up there and you're already in the air. So then you could take the shot. Once it comes down to like here, it's probably a really risky play because you haven't even jumped yet. By the time you jump, the ball's going to be like down here. Like by the time you make a play, it's going to be like down here. That's a very easy save for any goalie. So you got to be very careful about this challenge because, again, you are the last one back, Tachy. So you got to be very careful about how you present this. The best thing to do here is kind of chill back where you just were near midfield and basically just let the defense panic and throw the ball out low to you in the middle so then you can shoot, because that's probably what they're about to do no matter what happens, because most of the time these two cars, which we'll check right now, are probably in ball cam. And if they're in ball cam, yeah, see, look, he doesn't know where you are at all. Literally at all. And GG, he's also in ball cam. He knows where you are a little bit better. But it doesn't really matter. Neptune is probably getting the hit on this ball. And they're probably going to clear it right down the middle. So let's see what happens. So look at this. He goes for the challenge. He misses it. But look at this ball. Look how easy of a shot this is right now. Like, if he is back, this is a easy goal. And Neptune was the one who hit it, who honestly had no idea where you were anyway. So look at, like, if he's, like, chilling around here waiting, Both these guys just jump. They're out of the play. All he's got to do is tap this ball in, basically. Maybe a little bit of height just to make sure it clears these two. But these two are dropping to the ground now, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue. So Tachy would have been a lot easier to play if you just wait for the juicy rebound. And that's honestly what, like, twos in a nutshell. Someone's going to pass from the corner. Like, if it's a quality pass, then you go for it. If it's usually just let them clear it out and see what you can do with it. Not every play has to be like a goal scoring opportunity right away. We're only 20 seconds in, and we've already gone pretty long here. So let's continue here. So right there on the counterattack, they don't score. Luckily, that should have been a goal. Neptune does not get it in. Anthem gets the clear. So they get away with one there. Here we go. Anthem again. He's that driving force, it seems like, in twos right now. Just driving forward while Tachy's trying to make a play. Actually, so this play was a little bit weird. Probably because, like, all right, so right here, they come back on defense. It's the panic defense where you just have to go back. Don't worry about boost. And he comes back, but he circles through the net. Now, Anthem grabs this boost, so I get it. Now, he really doesn't have any boost. Neptune is going to grab this other mid boost, so this entire side of the field has no boost. At this point, your best bet is just circle around these boost pads that are on the ground and start picking them up. There's a ton of them to pick up around here. So we go to fly view around him. Like, he could easily pick up probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, depends on the way he wants to rotate. But he should bail on this a little bit. But he could easily just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 or 5 there if he has to rotate back in for a play of some type. And that's 60 boost. And he'll be up to 75 boost, which is not bad at all. But instead, he decides to just bail on the play, which is fine too. He grabs one boost, but then it's like, all right, I'm out. Like, Anthem's not doing anything here. So just circling around. He didn't pick up any of those boost pads on that circle. He's more worried about the clear, which is fine because as long as you get a good clear, then you can go grab boost. He's going to attack this forward boost, and I actually like this play a lot. Always grab the opponent's corner boost if you can. It puts him in a terrible hole half the time. Like, if you get both, you usually will score shortly after that. So well done there. Now he's the attacker, though. So this is the problem. Like, once you grab the boost, you have to be full-on aggression right now. Full-on aggression, because the other two will be very limited in boost. But he bails on this play just a little bit too far. He should have stayed pretty close, tried to challenge anything that they threw at him. But instead, the ball does get through. But Anthem is in a great spot, being a passive twos defender, and gets the goal. So well done here. See how much boost GG has. So GG actually has a lot of boost on this play. But he's just waiting in net. He waits way too long to do anything there. Doesn't even jump until the very last second. He's got to jump way earlier. But Anthem, well done. So this is what I'm talking about, being a little bit more of a passive twos. So he grabs the boost, and he's just lingering. He's just waiting. And then he sees the ball come out, and he has an opportunity and makes the most of it. Great first touch to set this up. And then pretty easy goal just because the defender didn't really do anything. But well done there. And well done to Tachy attacking that corner boost. And still at least being involved in the play to make a Neptune do a poor clear. Like, he wasn't super close to the ball, but it still forced out a bad clear. Great save here. Just waiting to see what type of hit Neptune has. Plus, the ball is on Neptune's right, so it's good that he's facing towards the side that Neptune has to go to, basically. Makes the play here. Well done. See if he can get out of his net. He does. He gets the boost, and now just push it quickly. Push it quickly. And he's doing exactly that. Well done there. He pushed it around the wall extremely quickly. Anthem almost got the goal. The one unfortunate thing here is the bounce just didn't really favor him that well, like on that corner. But that's what you want to do. Like, when someone's trying to attack your boost and you take it, not a bad play to just move forward as quickly as possible. So right here, a little bit miscommunication. I actually don't mind this play where he tries to slow it down. Like, I think he wanted to touch here, but he just kind of missed. But this is not a bad play where the Anthem comes around. And Anthem probably didn't have to come grab the ball. He could have just waited where he was, like in the middle. And this would have been a fine pass. But now it leaves Tachy kind of in no man's land. Can't really do too much. He grabs the boost, just gets back. Good avoid another demo. And now they're moving up again. Now here again, just counterattack, counterattack. Right here, like, I would actually like to see, so because we saw one go for the demo and GG's trying to get back, I don't mind you actually trying to tackle Anthem here and try and pinch it off him for a play. He tries to be a little bit too like, all right, it's your ball. I'm going to let you have it. But from the looks of it, Anthem probably has very low boost, if any. Yeah, he has 0 boost. So that's when you want to, like, try and tackle him and like flip into the ball, but into him as well, and then it'll pinch forward and possibly a goal, but at least it moves the ball downfield extremely quickly. Right there, though, instead it's a pass, and then GG, just because of that, like, extra second of them trying to set up a pass, then GG can throw it away to the side. Decent wall hit here, so I don't mind this play. Like, I actually like him trying to attack the wall. And it's actually not bad that he makes pretty solid contact with it. The only problem is he throws it forward and it bounces off the ceiling, so this will definitely be a play for Neptune. Not every ball has to be hit with speed, and this is one of these examples where he just kind of throws the ball forward, and it just turns into a golden opportunity for Neptune. But honestly, Neptune, this is a terrible hit. He's got all the time in the world. He's got to wait for that bounce and just force a really strong power hit, like off the back wall. Instead, he does basically nothing with it and gives back possession to Anthem. So Anthem coming out. See what he does. Not too much. A little squirrely there. And just a little bit of a misread by Tachy here. So this play was a little bit awkward, and then both are bumping. I think he was a little bit worried about the hit. He wasn't really sure, and then with all that confusion, he just winds up with a bit of a whiff. It happens. It happens. Next play, good kickoff. Gets the boost as well. He's going to try coming off the wall. So again, he's going off the wall with speed here. You don't necessarily need a lot of forward speed because the ball's already relatively close to the net. So you don't necessarily need a lot of forward speed when you jump off this wall. So if he slows down a bit, he can probably get more control off the wall. But honestly, his wall areas are still better than mine. So like, I'll give him that. But he almost reaches it. Just a little bit out of his reach. Just trying to attack it a little bit too quickly. Like, that goalie was never going up for that. So that's a very solo play where you can take your time with. Alright, one person got demoed. Ooh, a little sketchy there. He was backing up and jumps. And that loses a lot of momentum. He doesn't really need to jump here. I'm not sure why he did. A little bit panicky here. But the demo came out, so he knows it's a 1v1, just him and GG. And then he's got backup on Anthem. So all he's got to do is do an okay 50-50. Maybe he's trying for a little bit of fakes here or there. But either way, it gets through. Anthem makes the play. Try and keep this middle. Throws it mid. Nice job. So, no goal yet, but right here, like, I would like to see a handbrake turn. No handbrakes were used right there. Could have turned a lot more sharply and then been able to either go for the shot or even go for the pass. But instead, now he's got to hit the ball with the side of his car. Can't really do a lot with that. It's just going to go one direction, and the opponents know where that's going. So, try and use the handbrake a little bit more so you can get the front bumper on the car again, and you have more control. He's got to be very careful here. So, I like the passive-ish play. I'm not a big fan of him going so deep into the corner here, just because it's a little bit harder of a read to make. But he makes the read, so hats off to him. So well done, throws it out. Anthem's got to fly for that, though. He never does. I just think he had no boost, maybe? No, he has the boost. He's just being lazy. So sometimes plays like this, like it's somewhat laziness, but you just don't think anyone's going for it. And, like, I call it lazy, but that's not necessarily the right word. That's probably too harsh. But he just didn't think Neptune was going for it. So that's a bad play by Anthem. He's just got to go up. Like, sometimes it's better to just go up. Like, even if you can't hear him or can't see him, just go. Just go and make sure that you get that first touch. I get it. Like, it's good to play slow and get more control on the ball. But sometimes that can backfire. And when you're on defense, usually it's probably better off. As long as you can hit the ball high, just go for it. Just go for it and hit the ball high for a clear. Sometimes that's all you need to do. But here we go. Great hit by Anthem there for the power clear. Tries for the double touch. Doesn't work out. I'm surprised. Okay, so this play just seems like the decision making when he's the second man back for Tachy isn't the greatest. This play is a play he can definitely make. Like, GG is not moving fast. Neptune is out of the play at first. He could have attacked this and at least kept it in play by throwing it high up the wall. And while throwing it high up the wall, then Anthem can either be around for the play or just grab mid-boost and wait for the rebound. Said he lets GG hit this. But he does get a nice touch here over the head. Now, Neptune has no boost. See what Tachy can do. That's a pretty good pass for 0 boost. One thing I would like to see him do is maybe pressure a little bit more forward with this at first. So do, like, right here, do a very small tap forward. And then cut around the ball and try for the pass to at least pull the goalie out a little bit more. Because he has to take so long, that then Neptune can come out. And he's coming out from the goal line. Like, he's coming out from really far away. But I still like that he tries for the flick, and that's what you want to do with 0 boost. That's probably the best play that you could do. But just a little bit too slow on it again. And it cost them. Good save there from Anthem. And I don't mind that desperation attempt here. He's got 0 boost. It's not a bad idea to challenge that. But right there, right as soon as he comes off this play, he's got to go for this corner boost. I assume it's here unless Anthem took it and I didn't realize and replays are bugged. But you got to just grab that boost right away. But he does not. Now he's going to be still very limited on boost. Alright, now he can move forward. Anthem with another good challenge. Okay. Get the ball out. Let's see. Not much going on here. Just kind of lingering, just waiting. Anthem with the whiff. That's okay. Gotta be careful about this because this is going to be 50-50. And 50-50s are great, but they're always bad when you're on defense. You never really want a 50-50 on defense because it could easily spill to the middle of the field. So once he sees that this is about to happen, he should probably back off a little bit more. But he stays pretty close. Anthem does win it, though, again. Like, Anthem's doing a great job on challenges. Excuse me, it's early here. And they get the goal because of it. Great job by Anthem and great follow-up here by Tachy. Great first touch there. Like, you don't need power when you have this much time. Just make sure it's accurate and goes forward. And then gets his second touch to make sure it goes in. Well done by Tachy. We got a 2-2 game. It's a very close game. Very close. Moving up for the cheat on the left. Doesn't really pay off. That's okay. He's got the boost. He's going to get the clear. Not the highest clear, but that's fine. It worked out. Both players are moving up. Probably wanted a little bit higher, but that's like Batmobile because it's so flat on the wall that, like, if the ball comes off the wall at all, but you don't jump, the ball's going to come out a little bit more straight compared to a higher or taller hitbox like an Octane. Like, if that's an Octane, that ball is nice and high and out. But that's okay. The ball is out. Go for the challenge here while they're all going back on defense. Great boost grab once again. And Anthem with the shot. Just barely misses. Going to be careful on this play. Woo. Risky, risky play. Like, Neptune is definitely low on boost, but he's got to be very careful. At least he tries for the bump there a bit. But Neptune might be able to turn this around. Another bump there. Both miss. Go for the boost. So one thing I would like to see here. So both just went. Everyone's at a boost. Like, probably everyone on the field. I want to see him tap this ball forward just a bit. Like, maybe jump into it. So turn, jump into it. Let me see if I can get into the camera here. Jump into it. And then side flip to grab the boost. So you'll hit the ball forward, like up the wall. You side flip and grab the boost. And then go up the wall and follow behind the ball very, very quickly. And that'll give you like that extra second or two while they're all trying to retreat on defense for a chance to score. Or at least put them in a bad spot. Instead, look how slow he's coming out here because he had to grab that boost. Very, very slow. And he just kind of throws it back to them. And honestly, like, Neptune had boost. GG was already back in net. They were, like, already in position. So you got to try and work on these wherever the ball is. Try and move the ball up extremely quickly. It's very similar to ones. Except in ones is when you win the challenge like that. You need to move the ball up very quickly to score. Like, to just score on an open net. In twos, you want to move the ball very quickly up to make a play. And while the defense is coming back on defense. It's a little bit different, but very similar aspects there. Good challenge. They're going to be careful there with both him and Anthem on the wall, but it looks like it paid off. Neptune didn't know what to do here. He bails on that way too early and then decides to maybe come back. And when he turns like that, it's over. Tachy, great goal there. Got to score those wide open nets in twos, and Tachy's doing it right now. So that's a big part of twos. Okay, nice little touch. Again, he's a little slow on these walls. So again, like, GG's upfield. Neptune is on the retreat. I want to see this ball moving. Just keep it going. Move on back, like Giblet would say. He says, move on back. But here, again, he goes a little bit of the slow play. But this turns into a decent pass because they're all going back on defense. So it's not the worst play in the world. But they're all going to be back on defense now. So Anthem has to hit this with quality. He kind of waits for it. All right, so I don't like this play either. Again, this is one play that always irritates me when people don't wait for the bounce when they have time. So he jumps and he's like, all right, like, I don't need to do it. He sees where the other two are. The other two are in the goal. He's got all the time in the world. He could go for a dribble, but this is Platinum, so likely their dribble skills are not that great. That's perfectly reasonable. But you've waited this long. Just wait for the ball to bounce. Right now, he has to fight off the momentum of the ball going down to do anything with. Instead, like if you wait for the bounce and then the ball's going up, you use that momentum to just sky this ball really high, right above the defenders, hit the back wall, and then follow up on a shot. Plus, say the goalies do make a save. They have to fly really high to go get it. Now they have no boost. Now you just wait for the rebound and make a play. Instead, he hits it before that, and look at that. He has to fight it off and cannot get the height on this, so it makes it a lot easier of a save, and Orange gets the ball out there. So just got to be careful with stuff like that. Just use the bounce. And now on the counterattack right here, he goes a little bit too hard on this challenge again. He's the last one back. Luckily, Anthem does get back in time because the ball goes high, but he's got to be very careful in these. Like at Platinum level, people are not that good. You don't have to respect them that much where you have to challenge them all the time. You're almost better off just sitting on the goal line and seeing what they do. They will probably do this exact same thing. Neptune will probably flick this anyway from this exact same position, and then you'll make an easy save. So just gotta be careful. Like, don't always go for those challenges because people know how to do like that one dribble move. They just don't know when to do it usually around Platinum level. So they'll usually do it way too early. But it works out. It doesn't go too bad for them. Anthem gets the ball out again. Like, Anthem's doing a good job when he has time with the ball, making things happen. Tachy, nice hit. Almost hit him, but that's fine. Just got to waste time now. Just grab this boost and play defense. Be very, very careful. This could be the end of the game. There it is. Anthem with the kill. Very smart play there from him. And there it is. They get the W. Thank you, Tachy, for the replay. And I'm going to be seeing him later today, actually, to do some coaching. But thank you guys for watching. This has been another replay analysis. We're getting up there. We're getting close to 200. So thank you guys for all the support on Patreon. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys are learning something here or there as well. But that'll do it for me. We'll see you next time. Bye.